and welcome to the Seek in Harmony channel. Here we are all about healing, spirituality and mental health. Today we are talking about flashbacks and triggers. I put this video in 3 parts. First part is what are flashbacks, second part is how it feels to have flashback, and third part is how you can manage to, like, how can you help yourself in situation where you get triggered or having flashback. So people are very often thinking that people are often using words like trigger and flashback in their daily life without maybe even knowing what it means, what it is, or how it feels to have it, seriously. So to understand what is flashback, we need to understand trauma. So when you are in life-threatening or safety-threatening or bodily autonomy or anything threatening situation, if it's stressful enough, your brain are going this automatic reactive state. Either like it's flee, fight, or fly. So you either you get totally passive and you don't know at all like how to react to the situation, or you get fight. You try to fight your way out of that, or you try to escape, flee, like just escape the situation. Those are all ways that your body and mind try to survive from situation that they see that it's threatening you. And in that situation, if your brain creates strong association, example, the traumatic event had certain environment, people had certain facial expressions, it can be colors, it can be smells, it can be anything like sound or anything. So then later on, if you see that thing that your brain has associated with the event that was traumatic, it's gonna trigger you. So like it can be anything, and person might not even be able to recognize what is the trigger. Your brains are like, okay, so this person looked you that way when they did that thing, this person is looking you that way when like now, and you totally just get into the state. You are reliving, re-experiencing the situation that happened on your past that have nothing to do with present moment. Like very likely it has nothing to do with present moment, but your brains try to protect you. So brains are good at learning, and we just need to do the relearn part. So yeah. So the second part is like how it feels to have triggers, and if you have any like trigger warning on this how it feels to have flashbacks. So trigger warning on this part of the video. If you struggle with any kind of like PTSD or anxiety or anything, just skip this. Yeah, I'm gonna put on description timings of these parts. This is a bit difficult also for me to talk about because I don't want to get in mental state that I can't function, that I can't say clearly how it feels like. So as I said already, on flashback it's difficult to separate past from present. You're like for me it feels like all my senses get numb. Like all my senses get numb, like I might not be able to hear so well, all the colors might get like more like not so bright as usually, I might not think clearly, I might not like, also it has something to do with me like with dissociation, but I'm gonna make video about dissociation later. But basically I kinda like I'm not on the present, I kinda like go away from the present with my senses without me wanting to do that. It's like you can learn to control it, but it's difficult. And the second thing is that you have memories, unwanted memories that you can't that it's difficult to control. And it doesn't need to be like very clear memory. Example, if you have like many traumatic events in your past, like I do, but it's like sometimes if it's some like very clear trigger, you might have these strong memories that you might not even be able to remember on your daily life because your brain are very good. Your mind try to separate you from the event. Yeah, so memories can be also like not only that you remember what happened, but it can be very strong emotion or reaction, or you can become very anxious, very fearful, very like you might shut down. And it's like I don't see my past, like I don't like concretely see like in movies, you know, like some people are like, oh, now I'm seeing like everything again. It's not like I don't have any hallucinations. I just all my senses are numb and I'm just reliving it inside my mind without wanting to do that. I don't want to do that, but it's just my brain are like, okay, so there's the trigger. Let's go to the state you were when you had this thing happened to you in your past, and it's very unpleasant. Yeah, so that's how I experience flashback. I hope I remember to say everything. Yeah, also sometimes like very often when I have like fear reaction, like I might get scared of my loved ones. Not very often. Not like that doesn't happen any often. Very often, at least like not anymore. But I might see people around me as a threat, and I don't get violent or anything. I just have this need to get away. I'm just like, okay, I need to get out of this situation. But also I'm introvert, so not every time when I try to get out of situation it's because I'm having flashback, like no, not at all. But it's just like this, I might have panic attack or anxiety attack or something. Okay, and then the third part, what helps, or at least what has helped me, like of course with healing, like your trauma is personal, your symptoms are personal, your healing process is personal, so this is things that have helped me, and I hope that this will help somebody else, but I can't promise, and if this doesn't work for you, just don't do that. So grounding. What I mean by grounding is that when I notice that, oh no, my senses are getting like more weak, I can't sense my surroundings so well anymore, I'm like focusing like, okay, on my environment, like how many different, like example, round object I see, how my clothes feels on me, what do I hear right now, what do I smell right now. Okay, I don't have very good smell, but like how you just put all your focus intentionally on your surroundings with all the different senses. Yeah, that's grounding, and I recommend that. And the thing is that like, so your brains have difficulty to separate past from present, but you can do that. It takes some work, it's not easy, but you can do that. Like for me it's like, okay, now I'm having this flashback, like blah blah blah, I'm like, okay, this happened on that year. I don't have so good memory of time, I don't have good memory of timeline, that has to do with my traumas, but I'm like, okay, now it's this year, this happened many years ago, I'm now surrounded with these people, I have changed as a person, like I have grown, internal growth, like I'm not in that same environment. These people probably don't have same intentions as those people in my past. Just like try to seek all the different, like all the differences between past and present, and so it might help. And then seek comfort and safety. So for me, if I am having bad like dissociation or something, I might lose my ability to speak. And I have noticed too that if I drink water, like it's not like I just say the same words over and over again. It's not like that. It's like I can't get any voice out of my out of my mouth. I just can't even if I want to. I don't think this is selective mutism. I have heard about it, but I think it's have something to do more like social anxiety. I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know, but I just sometimes lose my ability to speak. So I have like pastilles with me. I might drink water. I might like do like this. If your body starts to feel cold, take blanket. If your body starts to feel hot, try to go somewhere cold. Um, Hug yourself, like And I actually made video of about like this breathing technique and butterfly tapping. I'm gonna put link below also. And yeah. So I hope that this helps anybody. So if you notice that you're having trigger, just ground yourself by all the senses. Look for differences between present and past, and do things that make you feel comfortable and safety. You know. I hope this helped anybody, and yeah, until next video. Bye.